A very good afternoon. Thank you so much for choosing Lookuptv. This is Trending News. I am Nancy Nalima. Do stay with me for the next few minutes as I bring you up-to-speed stories that are making headlines today. The hashtag is Trending News at Lookuptv on Twitter, Lookuptv on Facebook, and Lookuptv on our YouTube channel. Let's begin. President William RUTO on Thursday asserted that he will remain committed to ensure that the 2000 agenda rule has been fully implemented in his United Democratic Party (UDA) and in the Kenya Kwanza government at large. Speaking during the launch of the Women Governors Caucus G7 strategy in Nairobi, RUTO said that his government has pursued radical strategies to actualize the Constitution's agenda inclusion threshold and will lead at the front in showcasing his pledge. He therefore tasked the UDA party chairperson Cecily Mbarire to formulate a new set of laws that will require a male presidential candidate to have a female running mate and vice versa.
Cecily Mbarire is the chair of UDA, not by default. It is deliberate and it is intentional. And one of the assignments she has is that we must, as a party, lead from the front. And we must make it in the rules, Madam Cecily Mbarire, that when Rigiji and myself tukifika hapo mbele na tumepangana, tumekubaliana vile itaenda, we must also agree that going forward, if a man is a candidate for president in our party, the woman must be the runner. If a woman is the candidate, then a man can be a running mate. Okay? And we must also cascade it down to the governors. So, and we must be intentional and deliberate about it, otherwise it will never happen. And I know fellow party leaders in other parties will agree with us, because we all agree, because I'm sure the party leader in Wiper supported Wavinya, the party leader in ODM supported Gladys, and all the other party leaders supported their women candidates. So we will do this not because we want to do anything against men, but we want to balance so that we all move together. And Madam says, as you undertake that exercise, you will have my 100% support.
And staying on that, President William RUTO has been lauded for supporting women leadership in the...
I'm proud to say that of the 7 female governors, 4 were elected under the UDA party. The party, the ruling party, and the party where I am chair. And the reason I'm saying that is because it takes the conscious effort of a party, of the leadership of the party, to get women elected. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to thank you. On behalf of all the women from UDA standing here before you, to say thank you, because you went out there to give us the support we needed to be able
of our political persuasions. And that, I must rise here and thank you. And also thank you for coming to Homa Bay last week, despite having a very, very difficult program.
I want to commit to the women of Kenya that this time round, we will make sure that the 2/3 gender rule is attained. The exercise that is going on in Parliament, the NADCO report, now includes what Aisha Jumwa and her team have been doing. And the commitment I made is that for the 290 seats, at the very minimum, we must have at least 1/3 being women.
And also, Interior CS Kithure Kindiki today held a consultative meeting with leaders drawn from Meru County regarding insecurity around the northern grazing fields. The CS vowed to ensure the issue of insecurity is firmly dealt with and ensure peace prevails in the region.
Livestock rustling in Meru North, but not just in Meru North. We have 15 other counties which are really these terrorists called bandits have terrorized the people for many years. I want to give you my commitment. It doesn't matter the maneuvers that the bandits apply. It doesn't matter how persistent the problem looks. I want you to know that in the tenure of this administration, this first term, and in my tenure as the Interior Minister of Kenya, we will stamp out the problem of banditry completely. It is only the President and his deputy who are active political people who are part of this, because it's a law enforcement issue. Au wengine tumesema, you can't ask governors, they are the ones even licensing these things. Security, law enforcement is not a political issue. And we must depoliticize security agencies and trust them to do a good job for us.
Now, Health CS Nakhumicha has appealed to medics across the country to shun their planned protest and give dialogue a chance. Nakhumicha noted that her ministry is in communication with the county government regarding posting of interns as the national government moves with speed to address the other concerns raised by the union.
Asking about, and today is a good day that I'm here with the employers, that is the county governments, and I'm here with the chair and members of the health committee, the people who ensure that funds or resources are given to the Ministry of Health. The conversation about internship is not just about posting. It's a bigger conversation about healthcare financing, that we must get our financing for healthcare right, so that then we can take care of all pillars of universal health coverage. What we have launched here today is to ensure that the commodities are available, they are assured. We have a pillar on human resources, and that is where the interns plug in. So, and for the record, interns have always had a challenge at the time of posting. It is not starting with this government, it is not starting with me as the cabinet secretary. It has always been there many years ago. And Dr. Nikal is here, he'll tell you that this internship has been a big issue.
Sit as the chair of the health committee in the National Assembly, together with my colleagues here. One, we need to look at the training of our doctors in this country, because apparently universities are channeling huge numbers without considering where they are going. Universities must be able to be regulated to train the number of doctors that are required within the market, because it is becoming a huge business.
Also, the county government of Kajiado has released bursary worth 55 million shillings to be disbursed by ward representatives in their respective locations. The funds are part of the 175 million budgeted by the county government in an effort to bridge the education gap. The gap has been bridged and now at 91%.
Mradi ambao inashikilia zaidi wananchi. Wakati huu kuna shida sana kwa pesa. Najua wananchi walikuwa na kiangazi, ama wakati ule kulikuwa na kiangazi pakubwa na iliweza kuleta madhara mengi. Kwa hivyo tunasema asante, kwa sababu sasa hivi wazazi wengi ama wanafunzi wengi wamefurahia na vile vile wameweza kwenda.
Tunashukuru sana vile ambavyo umetueleza. Tukiweza kupata amboseli iwe managed na akaunti yetu ya Kajiado, tutaweza kupata fedha zaidi ambazo zinaweza somesha watoto wengi zaidi.
Chini sana, milioni 40. Sasa tuko milioni 175. Katika mazungumzo haya tena tumekubaliana na wabunge wetu wa assembly kwamba in the next financial year tutasukuma hii basari iende mpaka milioni 300.
Kwa hivyo hivyo tunachukua fursa hii kushukuru sana kwa kazi ambayo inatendeka hapa ya kuinua hali ya masomo katika jimbo letu la Kajiado, na sisi tutazidi kukushikilia gavana wetu na kuona ya kwamba kazi inafanyika vizuri na kuona ya kwamba mambo inaenda sambamba na sawia kulingana.
An Amalemba Primary School in Kakamega has been closed down indefinitely by officials from the Ministry of Health over lack of enough washrooms in the institution. According to the officials, the ministry gave the institution a notice from last year, December, but it did not work. They insist that the institution was risky and endangering the lives of students.
Walichukua hatua bila barua. Hakuwa notice yoyote iliyokuja shuleni. Tuliona watu wanakuja na wanaangalia na wanaamua na wanakwenda. Alafu wametuacha wazi ya kwamba mpaka. Unajua mpaka hiyo inafaa waje waone tunafanya nini. Hiyo watoto kukaa nje kwa muda mrefu ni hatari.
Mtu akiwa na msaada wowote, ikiwa ni shilingi 200, ikiwa ni shilingi 100, tukiweka kwa sahani moja, nafikiri tunaweza. Ni kanisa la PAG. Na wao pia wakakuja, tulikuwa na wao kwa meeting yetu, wakaahidi ya kwamba watahakikisha kwamba na wao wamechangia.
Today we have closed that school until when they will construct latrines for the pupils, and we urge them to construct at least 21 that will serve the population.
And now you're on the know right here on the trending news. Let me quickly bring you up to speed with what you can expect at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. Top among our stories is the president's call on women and power. And talking about inclusion, remember this comes just a day before the International Women's Day, which will be marked tomorrow, the 8th of March. And so the president says that his government seeks to include women, saying it is not a political issue, but it is constitutional. And as well, the ODM leader Raila Odinga, who is in Wajir for an registration drive. That and so much more will be coming your way in our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. Keep it right here on Lookuptv. I am Nakhumicha. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a pleasant afternoon. Goodbye.